Welcome to Arts Quest.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Arts Quest. I'm Todd V.
And Dave Kettlewell.
Today, we've got a really fun show coming up. We're going to check out the show at Miller South. It took place at the Upstairs Gallery at Mocha Maiden.
I was there, and I'm going to tell you that those kids are so talented, it blows my mind.
Yeah, these are middle schoolers. This isn't high school art, so it's a pretty impressive show.
You know, today, like, kids, they're doing like college art from 15 years ago. It's spooky.
This show, we're also going to check out Efrat Klipshtien up at the Spaces Gallery in Cleveland. She's the artist in residence right now. We get to talk to her in her studio.
From Israel.
Yep, very cool. And you brought us a fantastic guest to end the show.
I got to say, I used to be a classical guitarist. We ran into this young man, John Marcel Williams. He is a phenomenon on classical guitar. He has it all. Talent, personality. He's already a leader on the national stage.
Wait a minute, let me tell you this. He's 14. So I say, let's quit. They don't need to hear any more about us.
Let's just go.
Let's go see the show with Efrat. So we're sitting here today with Efrat Klipshtien from Israel. How long have you been right now in residence here in the United States?
Now I finish my 5th week.
Okay. How are you finding the stay? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, it's really great. I'm doing a lot of art.
Okay.
All day long. It's giving me a lot of space and power to think and to be creative, and it's great. And I'm traveling around, having fun, friends, parties. Great.
Very nice.
Yes.
Immersed sort of in the artist lifestyle. Can you explain to us a little bit about your creative process?
Yes, I'm working usually with very simple, cheap, and everyday materials like aluminum foil, plaster, water, paper clips, things that you can find very easily everywhere. Sometimes the materials itself take me to a very beautiful place or a very far place from its use, like a net that I made from paper clips, very big net. And sometimes I have an idea and I look for the materials that will move me but will fit this idea. So I don't have like one way of creative, but those two making my way good.
In your artist statement, you make this statement that art is a journey that starts at the living room or the easy chair. Can you explain a little bit about that? What does that mean to you?
Yes, it means like I'm doing my art from my safe home, very comfortable, sweet, you know, I know everything. And I'm taking the materials that I'm working with very far, to very far places. Sometimes it can look dangerous, sometimes it can look like amazing or beautiful. And it's like a journey for me.
You also mentioned, and this is a part that I find interesting, that the spectator is a part of the journey.
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
I like to search the relationship between the spectator and the objects that I made and the space. It's like this is the installation thing. It's not like putting sculptures in the middle of the room and hanging, drawing around. It's something more connected. Like when you will go into the room, you will see something that maybe I will want you to see first, and you will go close to it and will be far from another things. So I'm like giving you the way how to go in my space, and I'm building it like a whole thing. It's not some parts that separated. It's connected. It's like the whole experience. This is how I work.
What have been the reaction to spectators as they enter your space? Have you heard from your visitors?
If I heard, in Israel we got criticized in the newspaper.
Okay.
So this is because I'm not in my exhibition all the time. I can't hear what people is talking. I hope they love it.
What about installation art? Why that direction as opposed to a painting? Why have you decided to go this route with your art?
To the installation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing in my art things that interest me. So relationships, three-dimension space, this is kind of things are moving me, you know. I'm like to search them, to touch them, and I'm working with them. This is my world. So,
are the patrons allowed to interact with your art, touch it, or is it not hands-off type art?
Good question. You know, I think I prefer people just watch them. Sometimes they are very sensitive, but people touch them. This is the way we behave, like we want to touch things, and it's okay if it's very gentle and not doing like destroy the object. It's okay with me, because sometimes my works I like very curious, and you want to know how it's done, so you need to touch it, and I understand it. I'm doing it. If no one hear me now, I'm doing it also sometimes, so it's okay.
As we're looking at some of these pieces here, I have to touch them. I'm looking at them, and I want to know: is it
I will
slippery?
allow you. Allow you.
Is it slippery? Is it tacky? Is it, what kind of texture is it? They're very interesting to look at. What's your medium here that you're using over here?
Those sculptures, all of them made from plaster.
Okay.
But I mixed them with some glue and water, glue, plaster, some secret things that I'm doing, and it's more plastic, it's fluently, if I will put it like from a bag, it will fluently fall, and I can sculpture with it. It's not be like hard or something like that.
What can we expect to see in your Cleveland show?
Okay, so in Cleveland I made a performance with dancer, and I will make another performance with dancer in one of the mall outside of the gallery. But in the opening on May 15, it will be an installation with sculptures and drawings.
Excellent. All right. Do you know about how big the installation will be?
It will be the whole space in the end of the gallery. Very big.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us today. So until July 17th, people who are watching the show can come down to Spaces and see the exhibition. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, that Efrat stuff, that was a really cool medium.
What can you say? It's unique art, and it's so exciting to have people come in from other countries and be here. It's a great way to almost have the equivalent of travel right here at home.
It's a fantastic program they have at Spaces, so if you've never heard of Spaces Gallery, you definitely need to check them out on the web. Now, we're going to go to see this show, Wonderful Art by Wonderful Young People. Take place at the Upstairs Gallery there at Mocha Maiden, hosted by the We Gallery. You need to check out this art.
Again, this will blow your mind, and it can give you hope for how talented the young generation is. See what you think.
We'll be right back. All right, everybody, check it out. We're down here at the Miller South Show. It's taking place in the Upstairs Gallery here above Mocha Maiden. And it's a show that really showcases one of the cooler art schools right here in Akron. It's a public school, but it's focused on the arts. Right now we have with us Orison. Orison, what do you think about the show today?
I think it's great. I've never had my art shown up anywhere. It's kind of feels good.
Allison's an artist and marine biologist, a regular Renaissance woman. So, Allison, what do you think about the show today?
I think it's exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah.